Hello everyone, I'm Katie with John Henry's. Come on into my kitchen today because I'm going to share with you everything that you need to know about our beef chuck roast. Our beef chuck roast is from one of the 8 primal cuts of beef, also known as the chuck. This primal cut is the animal's upper shoulder and lower neck region. It is among the most muscular part of the beef as it plays a key role in movement. That means that this cut can be somewhat tough with lots of connective tissue. But when cooked correctly, those tissues break down and release some amazing flavor. There are many subcategories of the chuck, but today I'm going to share about our bone-in chuck roast and our boneless chuck roast. As you can see, both roasts have ample amounts of marbling and fat, making this savory, fork-tender chuck roast a classic choice for a pot roast. If you select the bone-in version of this roast, you will notice that due to the way it's cut, there is usually more fat near and around the bone, whereas the boneless version can be cut slightly different, giving it a leaner yet still marbled appearance. Choosing a bone-in roast will give you a more robust beefy flavor, because when you cook the roast, the flavor and the nutrients from the bone is transferred to the juices and the meat. That's not to say that the boneless roast won't be flavorful as well, because we know that a lot of flavor comes from the fat. So if you want a very flavorful pot roast, either option here will not disappoint. My kids love our chuck roast, and we eat this often in the fall and the winter months. So if you're looking to prepare this roast for a family dinner, I recommend that you plan between 1/2 pound and 3/4 pound per person due to the ratio of meat to marbling. To feed my family of 2 adults and 4 kids, I usually request my roast to be cut to about 4.5 to 5 pounds because we want to enjoy some leftovers the following day. But I will say that we never have as many leftovers as I anticipate because everyone loves it so much. The kids are often going back for seconds and then thirds. Our chuck roast can be cooked in many different ways, but my favorite is to cut it into large pieces and place them in the Instant Pot with some bone broth or red wine, or to cook it in the slow cooker. Either of these options help to break down those connective tissues, leaving you with a tender and flavorful cut of beef. In either option, you can add in your potatoes, carrots, and any other vegetables you desire. All of our cows here at John Henry's are grass-fed and pasture-raised. We raise them locally here on our farm, and they are never given any antibiotics or hormones. Our fields and feed are never exposed to harsh chemicals or pesticides, and you can totally tell by the flavor and the quality of the meat that our cattle live a happy and active life out on our farm. I hope that you enjoyed this little lesson in my kitchen today, and thank you so much for supporting our farm. We're so glad that you found our channel. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more awesome recipes, click the video below.